Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. In today's video, I am gonna do a makeup starter kit with all cream products. So I saw Samantha March, I'll link her channel and video below. I saw her do this, well, a little while ago now, maybe a couple months ago. And she had just recently been getting into cream products. I have been using cream products for as long as I can remember. If you have dry skin, if you have mature skin, if you have aging skin, honestly, cream products are amazing. I can't speak to if you have more oily skin, but normal to dry, please try some cream products. Honestly, I love the way my makeup looks using cream products. When I go in with only powders, my makeup just looks heavy and it settles into my fine lines and wrinkles and it just exaggerates all the dryness on my face. So I've been using cream products for years and years and years. So I thought I would do like a starter kit. If you have never used cream products, these are my pick. And what I did was I actually have in front of me drugstore and more high-end, sort of depending on what you're looking for. So I feel like, again, if you have dry skin or aging skin, I really try to focus on hydration first. So my morning skincare routine is all about antioxidants and hydration. I'll link that video above so you can see what I do for that. So when I sit down to do my makeup, my skin is already incredibly hydrated. Again, I have the driest of dry skin. So that's my goal before I even get here to do my makeup, is to be really hydrated. Then I go in with hydrating primers. I go in with a whole bunch of primers, to be honest, and I have a huge primer collection. I don't know that for everyone primers are necessary. I think if you have really dry skin, a really good quality moisturizer is a great primer. If you have oily skin, something that's going to control oils is probably helpful. If you have normal skin, maybe a primer is just unnecessary. And for me, I'm not looking to wear my makeup for 18 hours. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get through the workday, I tend to come home and honestly wash my face pretty early in the evening. So yeah, again, I'm not looking for it to necessarily last a long time. If I am, there's different steps I do to get my makeup to last longer. I don't do that with primer. So for me, the two primers that I absolutely love for hydration, for dry skin. The high-end version that I grabbed, you've heard me talk about this a ton. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is incredibly spendy, but I absolutely love this. This is just, I think it's on there as a primer, but honestly, it's just a amazing moisturizer. You could use this, so it's this thick, really thick lotion. It has sort of a citrusy scent. I've been using this product for years. This is probably, I want to say, my third or fourth one of these. When my skin is irritated and very dry and just not happy, I go in with this. This is my go-to. But I think if you want something a little more budget friendly, this one from Hylamide, which is, so if you go on the Decium website, there's Hylamide, there's Niod, and there's The Ordinary. I think people are really familiar with The Ordinary, but they have other brands on there that also have amazing products. And this product from Hylamide is the HA Blur Hyaluronic-based Prismatic Blurring Surface Finisher. This is very similar to that Bobbi Brown product in that it's an incredibly thick moisturizer. It's very thick, it's very hydrating. And so I would say those are very similar products. Okay, then I tend to go in, I have enlarged pores in this area. So I like to go in and diminish that a little bit. Now, the high-end version that I love is from Tarte. This is the Timeless Smoothing Primer Base. It's great. It works really well. This is just the mini size, but it's wonderful. It's an amazing product. It absolutely diminishes my pores and makes them look smaller, kind of fills them in. But a product that works just as well is this one from e.l.f. This is the Poreless Putty Primer. You can see I have used a ton of this. This is an absolute dupe for the Tatcha, what's it called? It's the one that comes in a similar type container. This is an amazing product. It's very affordable. I really enjoy a lot of e.l.f. products. And so that's my base done. I go in, I hydrate with a primer, and then I just in this area diminish my pores. Then I want to go in with a pretty dewy foundation. So again, I'm coming from a super dry skin type and aging skin. So my high-end version is this FENTY product. This is the Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I have it in shade number 3. I bet you I am somewhere down in there with this product, and I haven't had it that long. This is my favorite right now. It's my favorite of all my foundations, and I probably have 20 in my collection. This is the one I reach for every day. It is blurring, it is perfecting, it is kind of a light to medium coverage product. It doesn't make my face look heavy or cakey, it doesn't cling to my dry skin. It wears beautifully through the day, so it just sort of naturally wears off, which is what I really like about this product. Now, having said that, a product that is incredibly similar is this one from Covergirl. And I've talked about these products for a long time on here, and I've been using them since they came out. I want to say this came out maybe a couple of years ago. This is the Clean Fresh Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation. I have it in 520 Fair. I actually have 2 of these because my girlfriend just recently gave me one. This shade didn't work well for her. So now I have 2 of them. So I really need to focus on using it, and it won't be an issue because I absolutely love this. They're very, very similar products. The only thing with this one is because it has coconut oil or some kind of coconut product in it. Does it even say that? Yeah, with coconut milk and aloe extract. Now it will sometimes get weird little balls in it, like almost like it's pilling, but it's not. Now it's not an issue for me. I just kind of flick them off where I see them, but be aware of that I have seen quite a few people complain about that online. Again, it doesn't bother me, but this is very similar to the FENTY one in that it's a light to light medium coverage, it's dewy, it's hydrating, it doesn't accentuate my wrinkles, it doesn't cling to my dryness, and it wears beautifully throughout the day, and I do find it extremely hydrating. So either of those products I love. Okay, then for concealer, again, I have 2. I have this one from The Ordinary. This is just called the concealer. It's a high coverage formula, and I have it in 1.2N. This is my favorite concealer right now. I'll show you what this looks like because it is extremely high coverage. You can see that I hardly have any there. That's probably enough for me to do both eyes and highlight a little bit down the center of my face. I go in with this with a sponge and I blend it out. It is creamy, it is hydrating. How many times? It could be a drinking game for us. How many times am I going to say hydrating in this video? But honestly, that's what I look for in all of my products is it hydrating? Because my skin is crusty dry. It's so dry. So I absolutely love this concealer. One that I like from a more high-end point is this one from Clinique. I get these off Sephora. This is the Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer, and I have it in the shade Fair, very fair 02. I know I say it every time I talk about this, but if you're gonna buy this product, go in store and try it because I do find that it oxidizes quite a bit. So this shade works for me. Again, it's hydrating. This is way less coverage than the one from The Ordinary, but I can get a similar effect under the eye. I just go in a little bit more with this and don't quite blend it out as much, whereas this one from The Ordinary, I go in with very little and really, spend some time blending it out. But I love either of these products, and I just like how they wear, how they sit, the coverage I get, all of that. Okay, so that's kind of our base down. Now I like to go in with a cream blush, a cream bronzer, and a cream highlight. And that is my go-to daily routine. If I want my makeup to last, you know, I'm going out somewhere, we're, you know, going to a get together or something, which in the last year and a half we haven't, but I would top those with a powder blush, a powder highlight, and a powder bronzer. Now today I just went in with all cream products, and then I just very lightly set down the center of my face with a little bit of powder. But I feel like most days I don't even need to do that. With mask wear a little bit more, I feel like I need to, but we don't, you know, not required to wear masks now, thank goodness, where I am. So for blush, I have 2 cream blushes that I love. I'll just briefly tell you about the Tower 28 because I know I talk about it in every video and I'm sure you're sick of hearing about it. So this is the Tower 28 Beach Please, and I have the shade Magic Hour. This is a balmy, creamy, oh, just my favorite cream blush of all time. No joke, I probably have 10 cream blushes. I have to stop myself from using this to use some of my other ones. There's lots I love. Lots I love, but this is #1 for me, and I wear this almost every day. So yeah, I absolutely love this cream blush. I wear it every day and I can't put it down. It is so dewy and creamy. It does set down a little bit. It does last throughout the day. Love it, absolutely love it. But a really great one from the drugstore is this one from Milani. And I had a lovely subscriber actually recommend these to me. In Canada, this was hard to find. I don't know about everywhere else, but this is in the shade Blushing Berry. Now, when I went to get this, there were not a lot of shade options. This is a deeper shade than I would typically get, and a little bit deeper of a berry shade than I would typically get, because on me, this can very quickly look almost like a bruise because I am so incredibly fair. But if you have a deeper skin tone than me, I feel like you would absolutely love that shade. But these cream blushes are beautiful. They go on super creamy and balmy, but it sets down. Like I can't feel that on the back of my hand anymore. It has great staying power. It just blends out beautifully. Yeah, and so affordable. I love a ton of Milani products, so I wasn't surprised that I loved this, but I'm thankful for the recommendation because without that recommendation, I wouldn't have hunted so hard to get it, and I'm really happy to have it. So those are my affordable and not so affordable cream blush options. Then for cream bronzer, the one, and again, I've got a few cream bronzers, but the one I'm reaching for all the time is this one from Tarte. This is the Breezy Cream Bronzer, and I have it in the shade Seychelles. Now, when I look at it in here, it almost looks like it's gonna be maybe a little bit too reddy brown. But when I put it on, it blends out so beautifully. That's it there. It does look a little bit red. It has a little bit of a red undertone to it, and I don't typically like that in my bronzers, but this blends out so beautifully. It's so easy to use. It doesn't get heavy looking or cakey or anything. I'm going with my sponge, and it's quick and it's easy, which other than hydrating, that's the next thing I want. I want it hydrating and I want it quick and easy because I don't want to be sitting here for 3 hours doing my makeup. I just don't have that time. So this is the mini one. Now, I don't think you can just buy the mini. I did purchase a little Tarte set. This came with, I think, a lip product and the mascara, but this whole little gift set, I love. I loved everything I got in that gift set. So, but of course, this is full size. You can purchase it, but that's just the mini one. And then the more affordable version is from Soul Body. Now, this is a ColourPop sister brand. So if you go on the ColourPop website, you can select Soul Body. It's on there, and I have it in the shade Light, and it's the Face and Body Bronzing Balm. First of all, how much do you get in here? Like a ton. 31 grams of product. I will have this the rest of my life. It comes with this little cover here, and it is beautiful. It is creamy, like it feels like butter. It just kind of melts like butter. Where can I put this so you can see it here? I'll put it over here. It's beautiful. Again, it blends out so easily. It's a little bit of a stiffer formula than the Tarte one. The Tarte one is a little bit more buttery, but I love it. Now, I'm not going to use it on my body. I don't wear body makeup, and again, because I'm not going to use it on my body, that's going to last a lifetime. I'm sure it will dry out long before I use the whole thing up, but it's beautiful. I love it. It was very affordable. I can't remember exactly. I want to say maybe it was $10, $10 or $15, but it's an amazing cream bronzer. I really, really like that product. And then last is going to be cream highlights. So my absolute favorite is from Charlotte Tilbury. So it is pricey, right? Even when you're talking about Sephora brands, Charlotte Tilbury is up there. Now this is the mini and it's $20. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter and I have it in the shade Too Fair. I will say this, for $20, I probably bought this 6 months ago. I'm not even sure, forever ago. I've been using it forever. And when I could no longer use it, I took the stopper out and I've been using it for like another month. So I did buy the full size of this. I have it on backup, but I haven't had to use it yet because this is lasting forever. I actually kind of wish I just would have bought another mini because I'm just not sure I needed this much of the product. Not that I won't use it because I wear this every single day. This is an amazing product. You can use this as a primer. You can mix this in with foundation. I use it as a highlight. It's what I have on today. And I just tap a few dots on and I blend it out with my sponge. Again, easy. Doesn't make this area look dry or crusty, which I can get lots of dryness in through my hairline. It's just sits nice. It looks beautiful. It's that slight shimmer, which I love. I love this. Now, I don't have a drugstore version of that exact product. If you know of a dupe from the drugstore, please leave that in the comments below. I would love to try it. I haven't found a product from the drugstore that I thought compared to this. But one that I think is really, really nice is by ColourPop. And this is the Super Shock Cheek. And this is in the shade Lunch Money. Now you can see I have used this a ton. It is a putty type texture. How can I just say, if you've never felt a Super Shock, it feels moussey. It feels kind of whip. These are beautiful and it sits so nice on the skin. It's pearlized, it's not glittery, and it will give you that gorgeous reflect. You can see how much of that I've used. I just dip my sponge right in there and then I tap it on. I really love this product. It works really well. So there you have it. A makeup starter kit with all cream products. And again, I've been wearing cream products for a long time. I love an all cream makeup base. I feel like that just looks the best on me. When I go in with lots of powders, I just look older, which no thank you. I look drier, also no thank you. And I just look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. So I just really love to go in with cream products. I feel like it's the most flattering for me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any video suggestions or things that you're curious about that maybe I could, demonstrate or go through, I would love any suggestions in the comments below. So thank you for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would subscribe, that would be amazing. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, everyone.